I was raised in a Methodist church until about second or third grade. My mom would dress me up on Sunday, drop me off, and come back and pick me up. The Methodist church where I was raised was our family church, where weddings took place and Girl Scout events, because my mom knew the minister. But she quit sending me probably around third grade. I believe the minister retired. So for me to go to church, I would seek out friends, families to go with. And when they didn't go, I would con my niece and nephew into going with me on the church bus. I had my first daughter at 16 and my second at 21. By the time I was 22, I was living with my boyfriend, and then at the age of 30, we were married. I wanted to wait until I was 30 to get married because I have 5 older sisters, and all of them got married right out of high school, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted my marriage to last. But even though I was young and 2 children, my marriage didn't last. At 40, I was going through a divorce. Because my family didn't attend church, my ex-husband had no desire to attend church, so there wasn't that need in our home, and I believe that's one of the many causes of my divorce. I always felt embarrassed to go to church. I was an unwed mother of 2. What church would accept me? Even after I was married, I felt ashamed and alone. But I never gave up. I never gave up on my faith. I always prayed to God for his forgiveness, and I just kept looking. My youngest daughter attended Marian Catholic High School, and she used to say to me, "Mom, I go to church every day, but we don't go as a family. Why?" I said, well, my response was always, God knows where I'm at. I'm normally on a soccer field or watching NASCAR. I did what my mom did. I dropped her off at church or school every day, Monday through Friday, but we never attended as a family. Then a little over 5 years ago, I met a wonderful man that changed my life. Mike and I were both going through divorces, and we just connected. We talked about our faith and how we were raised. And we talked about attending church, but that's all we did. We talked about it. Shortly after we met, we moved in together without being married. This left an unsteady feeling in me because yet again I was living in sin. Yet again we were teaching our children it was okay. Then on February 8th, 2014, we met an amazing couple, Joe and Tina Burdick. We were going to a function and friends suggested that we ride with Tina. It was a 2-hour ride in a snowstorm. We learned about the power of prayer in the backseat of Tina's car that night. That ride changed our lives forever. In October of 2014, Joe and Tina asked us yet again to join us here at Crossroads for Sunday morning service. That sermon, I believe, was the second from last that Chris did here. He came out on stage in character, and I thought, what did they get us into? I cannot remember what the sermon was about, but I remember the feeling that I had. I never wanted it to go away. We fell in love with Crossroads. We have attended 4 other churches, and we always say the same thing when we leave. We miss our church. We miss Pastor Drew. We miss Pastor Lance. Who's going to teach us about steak? On August 27th, 2016, we had the honor of Pastor Drew marrying us here at Crossroads. And then we took our vows on October 2nd to follow Christ in our home and here in our church at Crossroads. Funny thing how things have changed over the last 5 years. We have been able to blend our family together. We have 5 amazing children and 4 amazing grandkids. Our older 2 go to church in Wisconsin, and our youngest 3 attend here at Crossroads. They love coming to the 9 a.m. service, so that says a lot about teenagers who like to get up at 7 o'clock to get to church by 9. And if we miss it, they remind us that we didn't attend church on Sunday. So I know I found a home here in Crossroads. Funny how things change, because now I'm the one dropping my mom off at her church on Sunday mornings and picking her up. But I wouldn't have it any other way.